afternoon. Is it actually? It's not quite afternoon. I feel like it is afternoon. You won't believe this. I've been out here for nearly an hour getting set up, trying different things because we've got a cooking class on tonight and I wanted to try a different angle. So my husband has kicked me out of the kitchen because he's fed up with me making a mess everywhere. No, not making a mess. I've just been very busy and I've got Thermomixes everywhere. So anyway, I'm out in my salon. So I'm going to flip the screen because we're going to reveal the yogurt. Now this is the first time I've made my yogurt in my TM7. Isn't that terrible? I've been so used to my TM6 and my TM7 is often packed away ready for demos. So we are going to flick the screen and I am going to show you. Now, I'm going to be working blind because I'm going to come back here. So we're in Gay Paris. So hopefully you can see me. Not that you really need to see me. You really need to see the Thermomix. So what you need is a container. Now, I like to pour half of my yogurt into whatever vessel you like. I like to use a thermoserver. That will be our ongoing yogurt and that will be my starter for next time, okay? So I'm just going to actually just come back to here. So this was my yogurt recipe that I made earlier. I might have mentioned from the 3 little dots up here, I can add to cook today, add to my week or add to my shopping list. So I'm actually going to, I can't add this to a collection because it's already in a collection. So I'm going to add that to my week for 2 weeks time. So this yogurt will last for about 2 weeks. Now, one of the great things with this is because I could just lift the bowl up, I could carry this out into the salon and then bring my Thermomix. If you had your TM6 or TM5, your lid's locked in, so you'd have to carry the whole thing. Anyhow, I don't put cream or anything in mine, and so I can just look at that. It looks like it's going to be quite thick. I don't see why it would be any different between the 5 and the 6. And this, oh sorry, the 6 and the 7. Oop, just move you back. So I'm going to pour out half of this yogurt. So it has had quite a bit longer to ferment than normal because it went off about 15 minutes ago. So each time I went past it, I was up this morning early to go for a walk. I turned it up to another few hours. So it only just went off about 15 minutes ago and I brought my Thermomix out. So that is going to be my starter for next time. It's probably a little bit more than I need, but that's okay. Now what you can do, if you go through a lot of yogurt, I make 2 litres. You can halve this into 1 litre. The other thing you could do is get your little containers and freeze that. Bring it out the day before you need it and use that as your starter. So that is the thickness of our yogurt. Now you also know to hold your bowl down the bottom here, don't you? So if you're doing that, you've got your wings flapping, whereas if you hold it, it will actually be a lot more stable for you to pour. And that there is my best ever fermented yogurt. So I don't add any sugars or vanilla or anything. You can absolutely, if you want, you could add honey. I'd probably add, I don't know, I've never done it. I don't know whether I'd add the honey at the end or add it at the fermentation time. So you do always need to add your fruit later. You can't ferment with the fruit. You can ferment with some sugar and you can ferment with the vanilla. So I imagine you can ferment with honey, but you cannot ferment with fruit. You have to add your fruit after. So that's going to go in the fridge. Now that we go through a lot of yogurt, my husband has yogurt every single day. Anyway, if you are watching and you didn't get the link for tonight's cooking class, please just reach out and I'll send you the link. It's at 7 o'clock tonight. There's 3 of us presenting. I'm going to be doing salads with the new cutter. So if you want to see that, it's our current host reward. So zoom in tonight. Let me know if you would like the link for the cooking class, 7 p.m. Queensland time tonight. So I hope you could see everything because I've got a new setup and this was my practice for the Zoom tonight. Anyway, remember #replay and I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye.